Y'all tell me when y'all are ready.
Ready?
Y'all ready?
Yep.
Got to give credit to Duke. I thought they played really well in the game, a really good game. Obviously, we didn't come out on top, but when you walk one and you punch out 14, you usually win that game. At least we do. When we're pitching like that and making plays, I don't believe they made an error. Is that correct? And we didn't make some plays that we normally make, and we didn't strike them out as much, and we walked them more. And we're right there. I mean, we came back, tells you what type of team we have. Our guys were battling. Sometimes you don't play great, but you're still in the game, and that was the case tonight, and we just didn't come out on top. You got to give Duke credit. You know, they got it done, and we didn't.
You've been reliable in defense all year, but the defense let you down tonight.
Yeah, you know, Gavin was trying to go home on that play, the backhand. It's been a tough play, and a couple other plays. I mean, come on, ball just popped out of Parks Harbor's glove. You know, he sure as heck ain't trying to miss it. So, but yeah, I mean, you got to make plays. When games like this, especially when they're pitching it like that, and all of a sudden you come back, you got to grab every out that you can. I also, thought we made some really good plays. They just made more good plays than we did.
Johnson hitless through 5. Kind of seemed like that South Carolina game, and you said after that one that they were having trouble seeing the fastball. Did something like that happen tonight? He just had one pitch that was really confounding.
He had 3. I thought he was as good as we faced all year. 92, 95, throwing the breaking ball to lefties, throwing the change up to righties, working at a really good pace, ultra athletic. And the umpire, was giving him that. It might have been a strike, but different umpires won't give that, and they were calling that pitch up a strike. And when that's the case, you just got to hang in, and that's a big time credit. That's 2 good freshmen out there. I mean, their freshmen pitched better than Jason did, but that's a really good lineup as well. And at the end of the day, I mean, that game could have been out of reach if we didn't pitch it the way they were pitching it. And I was really proud of how much Jason competed, Matthias competed, and Poston had great stuff as well. We just could not do anything against those 2 good arms.
By the way, Jason did battle.
Yeah. He had trouble moving his fastball to both sides, but I mean, he pitched pretty dang good. What did he get into the 6th inning? I mean, 2 runs in the ACC. I mean, that's 2 true freshmen out there getting after 2 really high future draft picks. And then we all got to see, I mean, that's their MVP, Billinson. I mean, you can say what you want, but he's been their best guy all season. We got a glimpse of it tonight. They get a lead, or if it's even tied, that's a tough guy to beat. And for us to tie it up against him, I tell our guys like that, not many teams have done that. And Gavin stepped in there and got a big sack fly right there. We just couldn't manufacture anything else against him.
The most recent D1 baseball projection doesn't have Duke as a regional host, but do you think that this season is going to end with you guys, NC State and Duke, all hosting regionals?
I mean, it could. We're all good enough to. I mean, good night. If in our league, if you don't, I mean, first of all, obviously, it's clear. It's everybody's good at home. You got to match it. If you don't, you're going to lose. But yeah, all of us could host. That's for sure. No doubt about it. All really good teams.
How important was it to see kind of Jason fight and then bounce back today with his first, taste of postseason action coming next week?
Yeah, no doubt. I thought he was really good. Who knows if we get those home runs earlier, maybe we get Kyle out of there earlier and the game's changed. But I thought he had good stuff. He held his velocity. And again, that's 2 potential first-round picks based on what, I've been coaching a while. That's the part right there. They look the part.
Did you guys do anything in specific to prep for Billinson over the last week of practice?
Yeah, I mean, all you can do is know what he throws. That's what makes him so effective. He's got a fastball that can run up 95, 96. He's got a cutter to lefties. He's got a changeup to lefties. And he's got a slider. So he's a smart enough pitcher to know that, hey, if you're on the slider, the next pitch you can throw at 95. And that's why he's so good. It's not because he can throw at 95. It's because he's got that other stuff to go with it, and he can locate it. So those guys are tough. Guys that can really pitch and have stuff, they're not easy, and that's why his numbers are what they are. I mean, for a reliever and closer, his numbers, they remind me of like Trent Thornton in 2013. He's a starter at times. He just goes out there and finishes the game. What do you throw, 50 pitches? Probably. I mean, not many relievers today can do that. We've got some that can as well, but that's why both of us have good teams.
With y'all in Clemson, do you even allow yourself to think about ACC tournament seeding possibilities right now?
No, man. We're just trying to play this game and win this game. Win tomorrow. We got it moved up to 2 o'clock, and we'll get home. Luckily it's not a long trip. Get a good night's rest, and this is an awesome group. I mean, they played hard. Didn't see anything I didn't like except the outcome. Didn't make a couple plays. Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. Safe travels.